there, folks. Root Beer here with question 13. Question 13 from our Pascal paper. That's the grade 9 multiple choice contest. And what have we got? There are 400 students at Cayley High School, where the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2. So for every 3 boys, you get 2 girls. There are 600 students at Fermat, I'm going to guess this is Collegiate Institute. I'm not entirely sure what the difference between those is. Is a collegiate institute just like a high school that's really advanced? Maybe somebody can leave me a comment explaining it to me, because I don't think I've ever learned. Where the ratio of boys to girls is 2 to 3. When considering all the students from both schools, what's the ratio of girls to boys? So we're going to have 400, add up 600, that's going to be 1,000 students in total. We want to know, okay, how many of them are boys, how many of them are girls, and get that ratio there. So the easiest way to do this is to say, well, how many girls go to Cayley? How many boys go to Cayley? And so on. So we've got 400 students, and that's going to be some number of boys. Now, if the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2, then that means that 3 times girls is the same as 2 times boys. When you do ratios, you sort of switch this away. Another way to think about this, if you're not used to ratios and just jumping to this right away, ratios mean the same thing if the numbers are sort of, well, in the same ratio, but basically if you multiply by the same number on both sides, you get the same ratio. So really a way to say this is, okay, if the ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2, then there's some integer k or some number k, so that 3k is b and 2k is g. And this might actually be an easier way to think of this. So we've got boys plus girls over here, for an actual g, but we can write that as 3k, or plus 2k. I was going to say just boys plus 2/3 boys, but I think this is actually a little cleaner. Less fractions, and I'm not a big fan of fractions. So we get 5k here. 400 is 5k, and we just do a quick division. K is going to be 80. So what does that mean? Well, if there's 3k boys, there's 240 boys at Cayley and 140 girls at Cayley. Okay, what about Fermat, the Fermat Collegiate Institute? Well, that's, again, boys and girls, but the ratios are swapped this time. Boys to girls is 2 to 3. So once again, we can find some number. I'm not going to use k again, I'll use L. So 2L is the number of boys, 3L is the number of girls. So we still get 5 here. 600 is 5L, and we do a little division, and L is going to be 120. So what does that mean? We've got 240 boys again, but now 360 girls. And if I add these numbers up, so we might say in total, we've got 240 plus 240, 480 boys, and 160 plus 360 is going to be 520. We could also just say, well, it's the leftover from 1,000. So we want the ratio of boys to girls, right? Boys to girls. So we want 480 to 320. I can divide by 10 on both sides, and the ratio stays the same. I can divide by 4 on both sides, and we get 12 to 13. We look for that amongst the answers. There it is. It's B. We've just about run out of room on this page, so to get ready for question 14, we're going to get a nice fresh sheet of paper in our notebook. All right, so join me in the next video for question number 14 on our Pascal contest.